Well, the next thing that we're going to be doing is working on this page. We want to create recipes and then hopefully see them on the home page. Now before we begin, give that a try. I want to come over here to our routes real fast and just remove the authentication from home, because you should be able to see all of them whether you're authenticated or not. So let's just fill this out. So put A, B, C, D. Choose a recipe image. Let's do Timo face. And I submit. Okay. I'm not sure what happened there. Looks like it all went to the header for some reason. Oops. So let's look at what's going on in this add recipe form. I can close the rest of these. Add a recipe. Okay, so handle submit. We prevent the default, and then we call this .props.add recipe. And add recipe is getting plugged request add recipe. There we go. Request add recipe. That might have been it. So now we'll go through this again. A, B, C. And that didn't seem, it seemed to have done the same thing. So I'm not sure. Handle submit. We're preventing the default here. This should be called, so console.log handle submit and console.log function called. Let's see if those are happening. So what happens if I submit? Okay, refresh. So I submit, recipe name and image are required. So let's add both of those. Submit. And I needed to preserve the log. Okay, that's what I need to do. And then we should be able to see what's happening. I saw an error. I'm assuming it's because that was blank. Nope, this .props.add recipe is not a function. So could it be request add recipe, request add recipe? It's saying request add recipe, right? Yep, request add recipe is not a function. This.props.request add recipe. Is it because request add recipe doesn't exist? Nope, I'm just a little noob. Here again, I should be from recipe. And I'm assuming I made the same mistake here. Yep, and I did. So let's just change all these recipes. And I'm assuming single recipe, I made the same mistake too. Yep. Alright, save myself some trouble. So now let's try that again. So if you didn't catch that, the problem was I just forgot to use the right path. So add that. I1, I2, I3. Stuff. Submit. Alright, now we're talking. Okay. Request entity is too large. And okay, we've come across this problem before. This is a Feathersjs problem. And if I actually just go to my GitHub, we just need to add something to the server code. And we did this before, so forget what we did. I'll just click on the server and we can look at what I did. And here we go. We just need to add a limit. So I'm going to stop the server source app, and in our body parser here we can create a limit of 50 megabytes. 50 megabytes. Alright. Start the server back up. And now when I submit, I don't even need to refresh. Should be able to go through. Function called, and awesome, we were able to submit it to the server. So now we know for sure that there is a recipe. So we should be seeing recipes here. So this is a real problem that we need to address. So let's take a look at that. Oops, sorry, I keep going the wrong direction there. First thing though I want to do is just remove these console logs, because that is working now. But view is good, at least here. So let's go to the home view. Let's go and see what's going on there. So this.prompts.recipe, I'm assuming this.recipe is what's happening there. So we're not authenticated. So, oh, okay, so we required authentication for this view and we really shouldn't have. So we can fix that. So source, middleware, not middleware, it'll be services, excuse me, recipes, hooks. Okay, so when do we want to authenticate? So you want to authenticate not on find, not on get. We want to authenticate on create though, and on update, and on patch. So we'll put authenticate there, and there, and there. Okay, so now we're no longer authenticating for find or get, which we don't want to, because we want to have a user who is not logged in be able to access and see all the recipes here. So now when I refresh, recipes.map is not a function. Okay, so let's see what's going on there. Let's see if what recipes is equal to. So connected here. Oh, that's actually not what we need. This is just the recipes view. Home, recipes. Okay, recipes is an object, and okay, so we just need to pass data, that's all. So now we can go to our recipe, sagas, fetch recent recipes, payload, our recipes here. This needs to be recipes.data. There we go. Now let's see. Can read property substring of undefined. And that's because we have some objects in the database that are probably posing errors. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to Postman real quick and delete them. So when this is loaded up, what I'll do is I'll first authenticate. Bam. So we have that. Now we can see which objects are causing problems. So if we go to recipes, the problem ones are this something something, so that those have these of IDs looking like that, so I can delete those. In the header, I need authorization, passing in my token. Oops, what did I do there? And then at the end here, ooh, what's going on? Oh, okay, it looks like it auto-fixed it. I was going to say because there's a quote at the end here. So we can copy this and then go to localhost 3030/recipes/ and then ID. And then we can delete it. And we can delete this one too. And now when I do a get or a find request, it should only need one, and it does. So now when I refresh, nice, this shows up. Now I think there should have been an image for you. So let's click on this and see. Card group, connect, home, recipe, image URL. Am I using image URL here? Card header. Let's see. Image URL. Is it just a lowercase URL? Let's look at this, what this value was again. Yeah, just lowercase URL. So, like that. Alright, awesome. So we have that showing up now. So that's good for now. That's it for this video. In the next one, we'll worry about sorting because I don't think we're showing the most recent one here. And to sort those, we might actually need to create a hook like we did last time to add the when it was created to the database. So that's in store for the next video, and I'll see you guys then.